Hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Great. Well, we get to talk about Bad Boys Ride or Die, and I think you got the best role because you got to play bride.
Yeah, it was fun. It was so beautiful. They did such a dreamy kind of wedding, and we were kind of in the middle of Miami, and it was just such a beautiful kind of landscape and the water behind. And yeah, it was really, really lovely to play. Who doesn't want to play a bride to and get
Right?
married to, Mike Lowry?
Of course. What else can you ask for? But then Christine does get a little down and dirty and is in the middle of so much action going on. So, what was it like to shift over to that?
Oh, I mean, great. I mean, yeah, it was pretty physical. We were being dragged around a lot of the movie, but also working with Eric Dane. He's so sweet, and he'd say things on set like, "I'm so sorry, they want me to pull your hair, but it's just going to be an action pull, like a fake pull." But I was like, "Don't worry, I'm fine." He was just the opposite of his character, which is so funny because he plays such a good baddie. Um, and by the end of it, we were just like such, we get on so well, and he's so sweet. But yeah, I'm glad I was kidnapped by him. He was a very sweet kidnapper.
And I feel like Christine's the one, your character's the one that brings out a little bit of another side for a couple of seconds when she asks about his hand.
Mm, his hat. Yeah, I think Christine is someone that understands people. She's done a lot of work on herself, and she's a very grounded kind of spiritual character. And I think it was just a moment in the movie, which I really like actually. I'm glad they added it just to kind of she tries to connect with him as a human being. And I think, and why he chose the bad way instead of the good way. Cause he was working he was like I think he was a double agent, and then he got tortured, and then he just turned into a completely evil person. But yeah, I like that she challenged him in that way.
So, what do you think has been the success of this Bad Boys franchise?
I think all of it, and you never know with a movie. But I mean, we've got our leader, Will, who's wonderful, and he was producing the movie and helping out continuously. Always there, even when he wasn't in the scenes, he was there on set, and I think there was so much love in this movie and fun on set that it was just a joy, and it kind of shows in the movie, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like it was special. It felt special filming it. So I'm glad it kind of all came together. And our directors are wonderful. I mean, they're very talented. We've got great writers, we've got great actors, and we've got directors doing these amazing action sequences. But also they're great movie makers because they grounded it as well, in some truth with the writing and the real themes going on, like panic attacks and love and losing the people you really care about. So I think they did a really good job.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time so we can encourage people to watch the film again from the comfort of their home.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.